Hello, Facebook. How's everybody doing? Turn this up. Hi, Facebook. I hope everybody's doing well. I thought I'd hop on and talk. It's been a minute since I've done an oil story, and this one is very timely for me because I've gotten the question about oils several times. People will ask me, should I blend oils together or should I layer them? And hey Tammy, hey Krista, and really it depends. A lot of times blending oils is wonderful for fragrances and you can get some really nice perfumes out of it. If you're blending oils because you need to have something like in a roller ball on the go, it's very convenient. But usually, if you're going to make a blend that's going to be for a very specific purpose, you need some training or maybe some experimentation to get just the right mix. And that's why we love the fact that we already have some ready-made proprietary blends that are amazing and that serve certain purposes. However, when you are dealing with what the doctor I worked for when I worked in pain medicine, he said when you're a hurtin' unit, he used to call it a hurtin' unit. So when you're dealing with discomfort or when you're having pain, there is nothing that beats layering. So hi, Sherry. Ooh, exciting, Tammy. When you're having discomfort, when you're in pain, there's nothing better than layering. So why is layering so good? Layering is really good because the upside to it is that your body gets to experience the properties and the benefits of each one of the oils in turn. So I'm pointing to this because this is where I'm about to show you guys how to do this. I'm about to apply it. I have this kink in my neck. So when you layer, you're getting those oils and you're going to be able to absorb them one at a time. Okay, so this is my favorite thing to do when I have pain or when I'm a hurtin' unit is layer. Deep blue oil is first, okay? Why do I like this one first? Okay, and I'm gonna put some coconut oil in my hand. I always like to dilute oils when I apply them topically. Sometimes my skin can be a little sensitive, so I'm going to put a drop of deep blue oil in my hand, like so. I've got coconut oil here, and what I'm doing is I'm layering. I'm going to just apply it along the area, going well past in both directions the area of discomfort. You don't want to just put it right on the area, especially when you're talking about muscle, okay? So what I'm doing is applying deep blue. Deep blue has eucalyptus, wintergreen, and peppermint. Now peppermint is invigorating to the skin, it's cooling, it energizes, but what it does is it brings the blood vessels up to the surface and it acts like it promotes blood flow. So this now, what I'm doing right now is priming for better delivery of whatever I put next. So that's why I do that first, okay? Now you wanna give at least 30 to 60 seconds for this to absorb. I like to massage it as it's absorbing for discomfort. Now, if you're applying oils for something other than discomfort, you don't have to sit here and massage. However, when you're applying them to the feet, it is good to massage reflex points. So there really is no wrong way to do it, but when you have discomfort, kind of nice to give yourself a little massage while you're at it. So we've done about 30 seconds now, and that's really all it is. Now, if you look and you research layering as I have, it's gonna tell you 5 to 10 minutes in between each oil. Who has time for that? I don't have time for that, especially when I'm in discomfort. If you want to be really straight and do it that way, that's fine. But as long as the oil is absorbed and you don't feel a lot of moisture anymore, you're good. So I'm not feeling very greasy or oily. It feels like most of it has absorbed. I'll let the air hit it for a second. And then I'm going to move on to my next oil. The next one I'm going to apply is lemongrass. So remember, I put deep blue on. That is very powerful anti-inflammatory properties. It also brought the blood vessels in up to the skin. Now I'm going to be able to get a better delivery of what I'm putting next. What am I putting next? Lemongrass. Lemongrass, remember, I always like to do a little bit of coconut oil first. Just a little bit, not a lot. You don't want to be real greasy. So now I'm doing lemongrass. And this one has anti-spasmodic properties. relaxation properties to relax the smooth and skeletal muscles. What does that mean? Muscle relaxer, basically. So now when you're having discomfort, I have the anti-inflammatory benefit, and now I'm relaxing the muscles. My chiropractor loves me to do this before I go in for an adjustment because I'm nice and loose. I sometimes don't feel like I need one after I do this, but it's always good to go regularly to your chiropractor. So now I'm going to give that a few seconds. Remember, 30 to 60 seconds in between. But I applied the one that's going to stimulate, promote blood circulation and blood flow, and bring the vessels up to the surface. First, that was the deep blue oil. Now I applied the lemongrass, which is going to help vasodilation, skeletal and smooth muscle relaxation. I mean, I'm already feeling so good. So good. And it's funny, I put it here, I can feel it in different areas of my body. Why? Because I did the peppermint first. In the deep blue, there's peppermint, and that's helping. Now this is going all over. It's not just here, which is really cool. Lastly, I'm hitting it again with deep blue, but this is the deep blue rub. So this is not the oil. This has a carrier. The carrier that the deep blue oil is in is almond oil. It's got aloe juice. What this does is it provides a nice carrier, but it's also going to provide a nice seal. So I like this to be the last thing I put on because it kind of seals everything in. And I didn't want my oils to evaporate. I want them to absorb. So this one is the last icing on the cake. It does have the same oils as the deep blue, but it does also have the menthol. So this is a nice thing to have last, to have that nice menthol sensation. You can do this in the reverse order. You can do the rub first, which still has the peppermint, which will still promote the blood flow and all of that. Then you can do the lemongrass, and you can do the oil last if you don't want the menthol to be the last sensation that you feel. Or if that menthol is just really strong and you're gonna go somewhere where you don't wanna have that menthol be the last thing that you smell. So you can reverse the order, but sandwich the lemongrass in between. So the lemongrass does get the benefit of having the circulation and the blood flow so that it gets in there, vasodilates, gets your skeletal and smooth muscle to relax. And I'm telling you guys, so much better. So when you have discomfort, again, it's nice to blend for fragrances. It's nice to blend for different things when you have a lot of experience with it and you really know what you're doing. But when you layer, you don't really have to know what you're doing as much. You take each oil and each one in turn is going to give you that benefit. You can do it on your feet, you can do it on areas of concern, but layering, it takes a little bit more time, but it's so worth it. You don't have to wait 5 to 10 minutes in between. Just wait 30 to 60 seconds in between, and you're really going to experience the benefits of layering. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Those are some of the oils that are my favorites for discomfort and ones that you're going to want to have in your arsenal. So enjoy the rest of your day, you guys.